Hello, welcome to Milo on the Ready. Today we're going to be going over a one-day food packet. Enough food to supply you with nutrition you need for a single day. I've got everything here. I've got it in a bucket right now, but everything will fit into a 1-gallon freezer bag. So you can just have just the bag. 3 of them will fit into a 72-hour kit. Now, first off, I have a can of chili. This is no bean chili. I prefer to get the no bean chili because if I had to, I can always add a can of beans to it. If I start with the chili with beans, then it's just way too many beans. But something like that would, this and a can of beans would be enough for 2 people for a meal. So that's why I like that. It can be eaten hot or cold, so you don't have to heat it up if you don't have the time or anything like that. Okay? Next, I have the ever popular package of ramen. This by itself doesn't really supply much. So lately I've been taking to adding a can of cream of chicken soup to it. After you get the water out, this makes it a little bit nicer. And if you want to add a little bit more to it, I have the can of chicken breast. So you can add that in there. It makes a very, very hearty meal. Might be an evening meal or something like that. For breakfast, I have 2 packages of plain oatmeal. You can get the flavored kind, whatever you like, but I do like to have a little bit of hot oatmeal in the morning. Very filling and gets you ready going for a day. So those are mainly, the last thing I have is one of these pasta packets. They're also very filling. So, and this will, fulfill all of your needs for a day. One thing I also like to pack in there is just a prepackaged utensil pack, so that even if I carry my mess kit with me and I have my folding spoon, it's still nice to have utensils for each bag that you make. That way you have the utensils to use. You have a couple of napkins. You might have some condiments in it also. Another thing I carry in there is extra napkins. Nice to have. Multi-use items, so always a good thing to have in there also. My instant coffee. Gotta have my coffee in the morning, so I have 2 packets in there for the morning, maybe in the afternoon, and anytime you really just want a cup of coffee. I also have a couple of individually sealed packages of tea. I like tea also. Not as much as coffee, but it's nice to have. The one thing I don't have in here is I'd like to get some of the flavoring packets for water, so that way you have something rather than just plain water all the time. Of course, I've also got sugar packets in there. I need sugar packets with my instant coffee, so that's all there is to that. I also have a few salt and pepper packets in there to add flavoring to my foods. One other thing I like to carry in my food pouch is about 5 pieces of hard candy. They're just a nice little addition in there. Be slipped in your pocket. You take one, have one every once in a while during the day. And then, of course, last of all, not really a necessity, but one I like to have in there, airline bottle of Jack Daniels. Nice way to settle in for an evening. Medicinal purposes, you know, clean out wounds, things like that. Nice to have it in there. So I do carry one in there. Now, of course, these aren't all the options that you can use. You can mix match with whatever you eat, whatever you like. Switch out the can of chili for a can of stew if that's what you prefer. Any of the pasta dishes will work. Anything like that. It gives you some variety, but it's a lot better, I think, than a lot of these pre-planned or pre-packaged items nowadays. And for the price of them, I'd have to say this is your better way of going about it, because one, you're getting what you want versus what they package up. The expense of it. Everything here right around $8 versus maybe a $6 package that, you know, you have to have 3 or 4 of, 5 or 6 to get through a day. Now there's also one additional item that I don't carry in, wouldn't carry in every package. I just might carry one in my pack somewhere, and that's a jar of peanut butter. You gotta like peanut butter though. If you don't like peanut butter, it might not be a good option for you. But it also packs in a lot of nutrients for as small a container as it is. So it's a nice little snack to have during the day or something. I hope this gives you some ideas on building your own one-day food pack. Be interesting to hear what you have to say in the comments below, like what you would add, what you wouldn't want in there. I'd really like to hear that. Please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, receive notifications when new videos come out. Other than that, have a great day and stay safe out there.